Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? I love you. Welcome or welcome back to the podcast. You guys, I am hype just straight up, like with no coffee. I woke up like this. I literally wake up so hyped now. It's out of control. My husband thought I was annoying before when I had coffee. Never mind now. I'm just like, hello, good morning. My alkaline cleanse is going amazingly. I really need to update you about all of this, this health thing. I won't say kick because it's not a health kick. It's not something I'm doing and I'm motivated and then I'm going to fuck off and do, eat pizza and cake and chocolate and, not abide by it. It's really changed my way of living. It's crazy. And I feel fantastic. I've lost like 3 or 4 kilos, which is maybe like 7 or 10 pounds. I feel great. And I wanted to talk to you a little quick one. This is going to be a little quick bite-sized one today because there is a line that we keep using, and I just want to invite you, if you're using this line, to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And the line is, I don't have the money for that. I don't have the money for that. You hear that? I don't have the money for that. And I'm pointing my finger over there. And here's where this came up for me. And I'm going to do a post about this on Instagram as well because I'm obsessed with it. I recently launched an event. And I don't do business events, okay? But when I tell you that I have got a squazillion emails, messages, DMs, private messages on Facebook, which I don't even check Facebook. So please don't send me messages on Facebook. Please don't. Email or hit me up on the gram. So I get all these messages about business questions, do more business podcasts, do more business events. And because I'm a confidence coach in life and business, and I love business, of course I love talking about it. Now, if you're not in business, this podcast applies to you because you've said, I don't have the money for that thing, even if you work a 9 to 5, even if you don't have a business. So this isn't about business. But this came up for me at a business event that I am promoting and talking about. And so it's called Grow Your Fempire. It's an event that I'm doing. It's a full day event where I'm going to share everything that I did in order to get myself from $0, cannot buy bread, fucking negative. We were in debt, okay? We don't have any debt now. 0 debt, okay? So we were in debt, couldn't buy bread, finding coins, struggle city, okay? To the first year, which was 11 months in our business, making 100K plus. So we finished our first year at $160,000. And I'm a Puerto Rican bitch from Boston. Like, I didn't come with money. I didn't know shit. Like, for me to be able to do this, you guys, like, mind blown. I was like, what did we make? What? And I wasn't out buying Gucci bags, by the way. I was just making this money, not even knowing how much we made until after we checked all our numbers. And then the year after that, we did 524 or 520K. Like crazy. So shit's just going bananas. I still don't buy Gucci bags. I live really, really simple. And it doesn't matter if you like Gucci, do you, boo? But for me, I'm like, we need to invest in assets and invest back in the business. So what I realize is that I'm talking about this event. The tickets are 97 AUD, so Australian dollars. So if you convert that to America, it's 75 American dollars, okay? I just want you to get the point of this. It's a business event. It's for people so they can, first of all, claim that shit on their taxes. Second of all, I'm going to teach them how I built mine. And if you know me, I keep it fucking 100. I keep it real. I tell you everything. I don't hold back shit. I'm like, if you ask me, I'll answer. So $97 Australian, 75, converts to US. You could buy a virtual ticket to be there and watch the replay. You could watch the recording of this full day event. That recording should be $1,000, by the way, and it's going to go up. Or you buy a ticket VIP $197 and you can have lunch with me and be in the room. $97, $197. Not crazy priced, right? When you're in business and considering what we're going to talk about. And I had a woman say, oh, that's too much. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the money for that. And no offense, boo. If you don't got the money, that's cool. Do you? It's not my business. I'm going to talk business. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to help those that can invest in themselves, all that. But it got me thinking about how we say and how we choose the money that we have for certain things and the money we don't have for other things. And I thought it would be a good topic to talk about, because if we have a look at what we do have the money for, I do have the money for this. I don't have the money for that. And we sabotage the shit out of ourselves because we're happy to invest. And I'm saying we as in overall general. I'm not talking about you individually, general, okay? Because I serve a lot of women around the world and I understand the general consensus of my clientele. And we have money, but we don't know what we're spending it on. And what I want to invite you to think about is the money that you're spending on giving you a return on investment? Is it giving you a return that you can change your life with, or you can impact something, or you can have a better life, or you can be happier, or you can live better? Is it doing that for you? For example, when you buy a box of cigarettes, what's the return on investment? Is it positive or negative? And do you, boo? If you want to smoke cigarettes, 1 pack a day, cool. I'm just saying. I know the last time I checked, they were like $27 or $20 for a pack of cigarettes. And it's negative. It's making your life negative, not positive. Not only is it costing you money, but you know that shit's killing you. Everybody knows the secret's out. We all know it's killing us. It's fucking nicotine. It's addictive. I get it. But at the end of the day, that's not adding to your life. It's actually taking away. Now we talk alcohol. Maybe you don't buy a lot of alcohol. I used to buy a lot of alcohol. I used to buy gin. That shit was $80 a bottle. Then you got tonic. Then you got bitters, right? All that shit, right? Or you don't have alcohol at home, but you go out on the weekends and you're drinking with your girlfriends or your guy friends. And the tab, after a few drinks, you're like, I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink. And you look back and like, fuck, I spent $400 at the bar. Or you go out to eat dinner. You're out eating dinner, or Uber Eats. I got money for that. Or you get your nails did. You got money for that. Or you go out for breakfast with your girlfriend's brunch. You got money for that. Your eyelashes extensions, your eyebrows, getting pedicures, manicures, spray tan, laser tan, lasers fucking, what's it called? Not laser tan. That would be so cool. Laser tag. What's that called when you get your hair removal? Laser hair removal. You got money for tats. We got money for Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got money for certain things. And I think it's interesting, and it's an interesting topic when we talk about, I don't have money for that. Like, damn, you don't have money to invest back in you or yourself or your business that's going to help you live a better life, have a better fucking business, be more healthy, be more fit. The naturopath is expensive, y'all. It's expensive. But you know what's more fucking expensive? Having a fatty liver, getting cancer, getting a stroke, being overweight, being obese, not being able to walk, having fucked up knees or ankles. That shit's more expensive. Taking medication, going to a doctor, getting injections. That shit is more expensive. Unhealthiness is more expensive. And I know what the return on investment is in myself. And I'm telling you right now, and I can tell you this, okay? I might be making money now, but I was not making money. And you know what we did in order not to fucking die? We made money. Whatever money we made, we put it back into our lives, and we budgeted the shit out of everything. We didn't go out to eat. We had the cheap bread. We had the cheaper food that we didn't want to eat, but we ate it because we didn't have the funds to go buy organic this and organic that. We didn't do shit. We didn't buy clothes. That was a good exercise, by the way, because now I don't buy clothes. I buy shit here and there, but I don't have a big wardrobe. We just got a guy to come and fix up our wardrobe at our home, like to put, drawers and shit in there because it was a fucked up wardrobe. And he fixed it. And he goes, I've never seen a woman have no clothes like your wife. And I'm like, did you hear that, husband? Because my husband's like, you have too many clothes. And I don't have any clothes. When I tell you, I wear the same shit. And I could buy all the shit. I don't need to. I don't see the value. I really don't. If I'm going to speak, I'll wear something nice, whatever. But does that make sense? Like, we lived so tight. We tightened this shit up. And the only way that we were able to survive and do what we did that year where I first launched my business is because we did that. We set boundaries on, we're not going out to eat. We're not going to hang out with our girlfriends. We don't need Netflix. We're going to cancel all the subscriptions. We don't need to buy this. We don't need to do that. I did not get my nails done, my vag waxed. I did my own fucking hair. I went and bought my own hair color because I was an ex-hairdresser. I literally gave myself balayage. There's a video on YouTube with like 100,000 views. And some hater comments. But anyway, if you want to watch it, I didn't spend money. But I know an investment when I see one. I'm going to say it again. I know an investment when I see one. And you better believe that the best investment anyone can make is backing in themselves. And sometimes we don't even know that. And it takes a lot of experiences and mistakes and shit goes wrong in order for us to know that at the end of the day, the person that you need to back is yourself. And there's people who've done shit you haven't done. For example, a personal trainer who has helped other clients lose weight, or a naturopath who's helped people heal from cancer or whatever. And maybe you need to enroll their help, or a business coach or like me who's fucking done the damn thing. And you're like, I want to know how Erica did what she did. Because it's not magic. No one handed me shit, boo. No one gave me shit. I worked my face off and continue to work my face off. I work super hard. I move fast. I study this shit. I don't play. To be honest, there's not a lot of people I know that go as fast as I go. Because this is what I'm committed to. I live this. I fucking love it. And I've researched. That's all I do in my spare time. I don't go out partying and drinking and hanging out with friends and spending money on bullshit. I don't. That shit goes right back into my business or experiences with my family. I still wear press-on nails. Not because they're cheap, but that shit's easy. 5 minutes. Time is money, girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you this because I want you to think about where in your life, how many times a week do you say, I don't have the money for that? I don't have the money to buy that audio book. But I have the money to buy a new fucking puppy? I'm confused. How much is a new dog? A new dog costs money, y'all. That shit costs money. But you don't have the money to invest in your mindset, and you're telling me that you want to grow. I'm confused. So I want to invite you. I did a video on Instagram, and I might post it here so you guys can hear it. But I did a video on Instagram about the Grow Your Fempire event and about some of the frequently asked questions that I keep getting. And one of the ladies someone wrote to me and had said to me, I can't come. My husband and I are trying to have a baby. We can't do it. I don't think it's going to work financially for us, whatever. And then I posted that video and she messaged me and went, fuck, that's exactly what I needed to hear. I'm sabotaging. I'm sitting in fear. I'm scared. I'm coming. And not only did she buy a ticket, she bought a VIP ticket. So it's funny when we look at things that we're valuing and when we really break it down, what's behind it. So I invite you, I'm going to finish this up by inviting you to make a list. Make a list of the shit, not for me. Don't tell me, tell yourself. Make a list of the shit that you drop money on. This is very hard to do because we don't even know sometimes what we're spending our money on. And if you are someone that goes, I don't even know where my money goes, I highly recommend you do it. I definitely want you to do it. You make a list of monthly. What do you spend money on? Daily. Coffee. How much is the coffee? Times 5 days. 2 coffees a day. Shit. That's like, what? How much is that? $10 a day times 5 days. You got $50 a week. $60 a week if you count weekends. $60 a week times 52 fucking weeks. How much are you spending on coffee? Do this for yourself. Let me tell you, when we did this, it was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. And then you get to go, these things don't actually give me anything that I want. They're not helping me create the life I want. And I keep saying I can't afford a coach. I can't afford this. I can't afford to go to an event. I can't afford a personal trainer. Whatever it is for you. But look at that money that you're spending. Because you got money for this, but you don't have money for that. I don't have the money for that. And trust me, we're choosing. We're choosing every day. Even if you're not making a choice, you're still choosing. It's getting chosen. Your choices are getting chosen. So what I'm asking you to do is intentionally choose. Find out what is it that you're investing your money in and what are you missing out on? Do you keep saying one day I'm going to go to a retreat? One day I'm going to get a life coach. One day I'm going to join the sisterhood. One day I'm going to go to Tony Robbins UPW or Date with Destiny. I don't care if you work with me, by the way. Work with whoever you want. Do something though. Please stop telling yourself that one day, because that shit's not going to come. You have to make it happen. And I'm going to leave you on this. One of my good mentors and friends said to me, instead of you saying, I don't have the money, flip that sentence to, how can I create the money? When you ask yourself questions like that, how can I create a way? How can I create the money? How can I make it happen if I want to? If I really wanted to, how could I be there? How could I find childcare? How could I make this shit happen? When you ask yourself that, your brain wants to answer that. Your brain goes, okay, I could call my mother-in-law. I could see if my best friend could watch my kids. Okay, so what I could do is I could sell that jacket that I bought at Nordstrom that no one, I don't ever wear or whatever. And then I could sell this. I could stop paying for that. If I cancel this subscription, I could do. Does that make sense? You get into creation. You get into problem solving, troubleshooting mode. And that is the best mode ever, whether you're in business or not. When you can start solving some problems for yourself and understanding what can you do? I know what you can't do, so don't you. You can't do this, can't do this. Don't talk about that shit. If you can't do it, don't talk about it. What can you do? How can you work it? That's the invitation. I'm going to leave it with that. I love your face and thank you for being here. Check yourself during the week, man. Do this as a journaling exercise. This shit is fire. I promise you, it will impact you so damn much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. My love, before you go, I really want to share this incredible opportunity with you, because if you're loving this podcast, then you will most likely love working with me for the next 12 months in the sisterhood. It's my year-long coaching experience, and I have really good news because we have shifted and changed the pricing. There is a new offer for 2021 because I know how many people struggled in 2020 financially, and I also know how much shit came up for us that we all need to be working on. So, year-long coaching program, the Sisterhood with me. You can join in person if you live in Melbourne or you want to fly to Melbourne 6 times a year, or you can join online where I coach live for the 12 months. You have me as your coach. You can hit me with any problems or questions you have. We coach live for 2 hours a month. It is next level shit. The community is incredible. If you want to learn more, head to my website, thequeenofconfidence.com/sisterhood, SISTA, sisterhood. I can't wait to welcome you. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes, subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it. And if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.